2, 1, and liftoff.
Okay, Cavs struggles in the new year, so I got numbers, so just let me talk for a minute, okay? Number 3, they're 8-8 in back-to-backs, okay? That's the first game and the second game. They're not going to have that in the playoffs, right? You don't play on consecutive days. So that hasn't been great, but that's not going to be something to worry about going forward. So keep that in mind. Number 2, J.R. Smith was out, and then he hasn't been great, right? He's out and not great now that he's back. So let's get J.R. back to being the good J.R. Number 1, last year they averaged about 30 three-pointers a game. This year they average about 34 three-pointers a game. Overall, their percentage is up. They made about 36% last year, about 39% this year. But in their losses, the three-point shooting isn't great. I'm worried they shoot too many threes, and then when they miss threes, they lose. And that's not the kind of team they should be. I think they got to back off the threes in the last month.
Can I talk now?
Numbers.
Thanks. Well, NBA seasons are particularly long anyway, let alone after you've defended a title. I don't think they were as into it, and I think they ran into the dog days of the season. Not going to get excited about it until the playoffs roll around. Number 2, injuries obviously have hurt them. They keep moving new guys in. They've picked up new players. Whether there's enough time for them to hit their stride, we'll see. And number 1 is there's no fear. You have to have a healthy fear. It's like I have a fear on this video that you're going to make better points than me. Now, it passed pretty quickly, but I still felt it at the beginning. Wow. They don't fear Boston. They don't fear Toronto. They don't really fear Washington, although I think they might be beginning to there.
So, like, you're the Cavs and I'm Toronto.
Yeah. That's evidence of struggling. That's not a cause, is it?
I got to redo my list.